Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing the poem Money Madness by D.H. Lawrence. D.H. Lawrence as a writer dominated the early 20th century, we all know. No doubt he was most famous as a novelist, but he has also written a large number of short poems, and one of these is Money Madness, which is included in the syllabi of BA 2. In this poem, the poet points out that the modern man is suffering from money madness. And this is true. What is happening these days? Each and every person is concerned about one thing, that is money. And in fact, we all have gone mad. Because whatever we do, whatever we think, whatever we plan to do, revolves around this thing only, how to get more and more money. And in a way, we all have gone mad around this particular object, that is money. That is why the title, Money Madness. In our final exams, we are going to be asked about short questions and essay type questions also. So for that, we will be discussing this poem in detail. I'll be reading each and every line and then explaining what the poet wants to convey through these lines. And of course, we would like to try to read what is lying in between the lines also. So let's come to the poem and let's get ready for our exams. Before coming to the text of the poem, let's discuss about the central idea, which comes in the form of short questions or essay type questions. And this is one of the very important poems, so we must learn it by heart. So in this poem, the poet strikes a note of warning. When he says that in the mad race for money, nobody bothers about the human values, that is truth, honesty, kindness, sympathy. All these values, they have been thrown to winds. What is the meaning of thrown to winds? That is, कि उनके बारे में कोई भी bother ही नहीं करता. Why? Because in these days, money has become the be-all and end-all of all human beings. Now I'm using the phrase be-all and end-all. What does that mean? सब कुछ हो जाना. जब हम कहते हैं ना कि बस यही इसके लिए सब कुछ है और किसी चीज़ के बारे में तो ये सोचता भी नहीं है, तब हम ये एक्सप्रेशन यूज़ करते हैं that this has become be all and end all. मतलब यहीं पे इसकी दुनिया शुरू होती है, यहीं पे इसकी दुनिया ख़त्म होती है, जो कुछ भी है बस यही है. So in this poem, the poet says that it is the money which has become be all and end all of all human beings. And he strikes a note of warning. How? He says that if money madness goes on spreading, all human values will be forgotten and there will be anarchy. So, we must have money to save us from eating dirt. What is that? That money is something, but not everything, and it should not be made everything in life. Let's come to the text and read all this through these lines. So in the very first line, he makes it clear. Money is our madness. We all know how. Then he says, our vast collective madness. What does he mean by this? He wants to say, by this particular phrase, very many times there is a question in exams. आपको first short answer question जो mostly exams में पूछा जाता है वो यही होता है कि explain the phrase vast collective madness. So just listen to me properly. It says money is our madness, our vast collective madness. Collective क्या होता है? सब लोग. By this particular phrase, D.H. Lawrence wants to say that no man in this world is untouched by this mad craze for money. कोई भी ऐसा आदमी नहीं है जो untouched हो. That is why madness is collective. Collective means पूरी दुनिया में फैली हुई है. So the phrase refers to the common quality of mankind. And what is that? That modern man is suffering from a mad craze for money, and this is everywhere. There is not even a single place which is not untouched. There is not even a single person who is not untouched. Each and every person, each and every place, we find this kind of collective madness. That is why it is vast. ये सब तरफ फैली हुई है. कोई भी ऐसी जगह या व्यक्ति नहीं है जो untouched. Again in the next few lines, he repeats the same thing. He says, and of course, if the multitude is mad, multitude means maximum people, all of them, बहुत भारी मात्रा में. अगर ज़्यादातर लोग जो हैं, they are running after money. If the multitude is mad, the individual, then each and every individual, it is very common. If everybody is doing this, each and every individual plays his or her own part also. The individual carries his own grain of insanity. What is insanity? When we are not doing something with our mind. जब हम अपना mind apply किए बिना काम करते हैं, that means when we are mad, insane. What is an insane person? Who is not in his senses, जिसको पता ही नहीं वो क्या कर रहा है, पागलपन में. So he says, when the multitude is mad, then how can an individual be left without it? The individual carries his own grain of insanity around with him. Each and every person is suffering from this kind of money madness, and there is a mad race of money and material possessions going around in the whole world. This is what the poet wants to say through these lines. Next, the poet writes, I doubt if any man living hands out a pound note without a pang, and a real tremor if he hands out a 10-pound note. In these lines, he wants to say that there is not even a single person who happily gives money to somebody else. There are two words or phrases which he is using, which show us the degree of pain that parting with money, parting with का मतलब जब हम किसी से अलग होते हैं, तो जब हम पैसे किसी को दे रहे हैं तो पैसे से अलग हो रहे हैं ना. That is why this particular phrase is being used. It shows the degree of pain that parting with money causes are. What are the two phrases? Pang and tremor. Pang, अंदर दर्द महसूस करना. Tremor, झटका लगना कि अच्छा ये पैसे मेरे पास थे अब नहीं है. What does that show? It shows that how much we are concerned about money. And in the very next line, he makes it clear. We quail money. Money makes us quail. We have become quails. What is a quail? Quail is a very small bird, जिसका mostly जिसके eggs या जिसका मांस जो है वो खाया जाता है, because anybody can do that. So why this kind of expression? That in front of money we have surrendered. जैसे a quail cannot do anything. Similarly, we have become slaves. गुलाम बन चुके हैं हम. किसके? Money के, पैसे के. And he further writes, it has got us down. It has got us down that there is no value in our eyes for anything else but only money. It has got us down. हमारी वैल्यू खत्म हो गई है मनी के सामने. We grovel before it is in strange terror. There is a terror. If we don't have money, what will happen? And we keep on just worrying about this thing and doing nothing. The poet writes, "But it is not money we are terrified of. It is the collective money madness of mankind. For mankind says with one voice, how much is he worth? Has he no money? Then let him eat dirt and go cold." This is the scenario which he explains in these lines. He said it's not because of money. हर कोई इसलिए नहीं भाग रहा कि money is very important. Money, no doubt, is most important, but more important than that is, it is the collective money madness of mankind. Since each and every person is running after money, हर किसी के यहाँ से एक ही आवाज़ आ रही है कि हमें पैसा ही चाहिए और पैसे से ही सब कुछ होगा. That is why it has become the most powerful thing in this world. For means because. Mankind says with one voice कि हम लोग जितने भी ह्यूमन बींग्स हैं, हम सब एक ही बात करते हैं. क्या बात करते हैं? How much is he worth? हम किसी पर्सन की वैल्यू कैसे लगाते हैं? इस बात पे नहीं लगाते कि वो कितना पोलाइट है, कितना हम्बल है, वो क्या कर रहा है, उसने कितना अच्छा काम किया, क्या बुरा किया. No, the only thing we pay attention to is how much money does he have? कितने पैसे हैं इसके? इसके पास अगर बहुत सारे पैसे हैं तो उसको हम बहुत इज्जत देते हैं. जिसके पास नहीं पैसा है उसके साथ हम बिल्कुल भी ठीक बिहेव नहीं करते. So he writes, for mankind says with one voice, how much is he worth? Has he no money? Okay, this person has got no money, no bungalow, no nothing, कुछ नहीं है इसके पास. Then let him eat dirt. ठीक है, दफा करो इसको. क्या रखना? Eat dirt means हम उसकी इंसल्ट करते हैं, उसकी बेइज्जती करते हैं. Eat dirt and go cold. And we go cold and say we don't have any feeling for that person simply because that person does not have any money with him. Again he says, and if I have no money, they give me a little bread so I do not die, but they will make me eat dirt for it. I shall have to eat dirt. I shall have to eat dirt if I have no money. So, during this particular time when a person does not have any money, he has a fear that he cannot survive. And this fear becomes a mania. Money-mad fellow men are bent upon heaping insults and humiliation upon the poor. That fear is constantly haunting the minds of the poor. That is why he is repeating, I shall have to eat dirt. I'll have to eat dirt. As such, one must have some money that can save one from humiliation and degradation. In other words, through these lines, the poet wants to say that money is necessary for a life of dignity. Again, the poet repeats the same thing, that it is that I am afraid of, and that fear can become a delirium. It is fear of my money-mad fellow men. We must have some money to save us from eating dirt. And this is true. If a man does not have money, he cannot live a happy life. He is nothing more than a living corpse for others. In other words, in these lines, the poet wants to say that a person is forced to eat dirt simply because he does not have money. Such kind of person is subjected to torture and humiliation. He is not allowed to live in honor and dignity. And this is something which is very, very bad. He uses the term delirium. What is that? Sometimes जिसे हम कहते हैं ना कि इतना क्रेजी हो जाना, इतना पागल हो जाना कि बेहोशी में भी हम वही बात दोहराते जाते हैं. Why? Because people are so conscious about this thing and they are just suffering from this terror कि अगर नहीं होगा पैसा, then what will we do? And it is happening because of this money madness. And in the last few lines, he says very clearly, and this is wrong. What is wrong? When we value a person just because of the money he has. And if there is a poor person, we insult him. This is wrong. And he makes a wish and he gives a warning note also. He says, bread should be free, shelter should be free, fire should be free to all and anybody, all and anybody. He repeats time and again that we should take care of this thing. What is that? He wants that the basic necessities of life should be freely available to all the people all over the world. Bread, shelter, and fire. All these should be free to save man from eating dirt and going cold. Thus, the theme of the poem is very quietly and very powerfully and effectively has been conveyed through these lines. And in the next lines, he says very clearly, we must regain our sanity about money. Before we start killing one another about it, it's one thing or the other. He says we must. Must means karna hi padega. And he repeats it again. He says it's high time to get rid of this money madness. Because if we do not check this thing, अगर हम इसके ऊपर कंट्रोल नहीं करेंगे, हम इस पागलपन से छुटकारा नहीं पाएंगे, then what is going to happen? It is very clear that we are sure to become money-minded murderers and butchers. We will kill each other. And human civilization will be completely destroyed. So it is high time we regain our sanity. What is that? We should concentrate about our human values. जो हम मनी के लिए पागल हो रहे हैं, sane हो रहे हैं, sanity, पागलपन दिखा रहे हैं, that craze for money should be stopped. Otherwise, we all will die simply because we'll keep on killing each other just for the sake of money, and we will keep on insulting those who do not have money. Such kind of craziness, such kind of madness should be stopped. So with this, we come to the end of this poem. I'm sure whenever something is included in your syllabi, it is because of some reason. जो भी सिलेबस में आपको पढ़ाया जाता है उसका कोई एक मीनिंग होता है, इसलिए उसकी एक इम्पॉर्टेंस होती है. दैट इज़ वाई आप यंगस्टर्स को वो चीज़ बताई जाती है. एंड दिस पोएम हैज़ गॉट ग्रेट मैसेज टू कन्वे. I hope that message is clear to all of us. And what is that message? That money is not everything. And we all should work hard to get money, but not money to this extent that we should think about this only. No. सिर्फ पैसे के बारे में सोचना और जो हमारी ह्यूमन वैल्यूज़ हैं उनको छोड़ देना, इनसेन हो जाना, that is not something which is required. उसकी ज़रूरत नहीं है. How the world will become beautiful and how our life will be happy? It will be happy, it will be beautiful if we follow the path of human values. This is what I want to convey. Thank you very much. See you again. Thank you.